Do you know that every month your body undergoes contraction services? So you remember that I said the last time that every month your body tries to get you pregnant. Okay. Now because your body really likes you and doesn't want you to suffer, every month when it's trying to get you pregnant, it's also preparing a place that if the pregnancy happens, we can keep the fetus there and grow it into a baby. Okay. Now, this is the part of your menstrual cycle that you call the follicular phase. So, for a lot of people, for most of us, the follicular phase will last about 13 to 21 days. Okay, and we usually start counting the follicular phase from the first day you have your menses. So, the first day that you see blood to the day that you ovulate. So, that period in most people will take 13 to 21 days to happen. Now, here's the thing. The menstrual phase is usually counted as part of the follicular phase, but then today I don't want us to dwell on that because we will take our time and talk about our menstrual phase later. So today we are going to talk about how the body does the contraction services inside your uterus and how your body will prepare the place and make it very nice for a baby to come and grow there if pregnancy happens. Okay. So what happens? So in your body, we have communication going on between your brain, your uterus, and your ovaries. Just the same way if you go to any construction site, we have foremen, we have construction workers, we have people that are carrying things, doing wiring and all that. That's the same way it is in your body. What will happen is that inside your brain, you have the pituitary gland. So the pituitary gland will now release a hormone called the follicle stimulating hormone. What will this hormone do? We call it follicle stimulating hormone. So this hormone will now go and tell your ovaries that you see those follicles that you have over there. Please start allowing one to grow. Okay. Now these follicles, it's important to know that as a person who is born as a female, as a woman, okay, as a girl, all the eggs or the follicles that you have for your entire life, you are born with them. So they are all in both of your ovaries. Some people even have one ovary, and it depends. Okay, some people don't have any ovaries, and we also have different discussions for those people. But for most of us, we have two. So in your two ovaries, you have all the follicles that you are going to have for your whole life, but they are all not mature. So every month, one will mature from either ovary. So if this month one matures, the next month another one will mature, just like that. They will be taking turns to mature one till they finish. And when they finish, that's what we call menopause. But then sometimes two will mature at the same time and will be released. And that is one of the ways through which we can have twins. Okay, so now back to the communication. So what happens is that your brain will now tell your ovaries that pick one of the follicles and start growing them. So as the follicle is also growing, it also tells the uterus that, hey, I am growing, or are you preparing a place? So it will also release a hormone called estrogen. So just like humans, we communicate using words, your body will communicate using hormones. So the hormone called estrogen now also go and tell them that, please, so we are getting an important guest, to start preparing the place. So the outermost line of your uterus will now start to thicken, now start to grow and grow and grow. And this is what you call the follicular phase. So since we start counting the follicular phase from the menstrual phase, sometimes you realize that you start feeling low on energy, but then you realize that the energy will now be increasing. Your energy levels are increasing. The world is bright and sunny. You have so much energy to do everything that you want to do. So then you want to be talking to everybody. You want to be doing all the nice things. Like, that is what usually happens in your follicular phase. You realize that you're happy, you're excited, you are full of life, full of energy, and it's a gradual increase. So your energy levels will just keep increasing. You have a more positive outlook on life. In your follicular phase, it's very important to keep your body well nourished. Okay, you are drinking a lot of water, making sure you're eating your greens, you're also making sure that you're getting your vitamins. So your folic acid is very important. You have to make sure that you don't have to be taking supplements if a doctor has not told you. Mind the food that you are eating. So be eating all your consumaries, be eating your cabbages, your spinach and all that. And if you are eating meat, eat a lot of lean meats, red meats, take a lot of fruits and vegetables in this phase. And this is also the phase where you can actually indulge in the things that you like. So this is where you can be eating your ice creams, and don't take too much sugar, but you can be eating your sugars, and if you're the alcohol type, you can have a little, just a little, not too much. Don't get drunk. I can have a little, okay. So there's a time when you can treat yourself, you can indulge, you can splurge and all that. It's okay, it's absolutely fine. And if you are someone that has the luxury of scheduling things, this is where you want to be scheduling your presentations, your public speaking, your campaigns, your outreaches, and all that. And for working out on your body, if you're a gym girly, this is where you want to be doing a lot of your aerobic exercises. You want to be running, you want to be doing all your weight lifting, you want to be engaging in all your difficult activities, your hikes and all that. This is the time to be doing that. So at this point, you can go hard or go home. Just enjoy. Let your body know that we have all the energy and we are here to spend it. So this is the brief summary of your follicular phase. This is the point where, once again, your body starts to prepare one of your follicles to be fertilized, and it also starts preparing the uterus to host the fertilized ovum or the fertilized egg. Okay, so next we'll be talking about ovulation. That is where the egg will mature and be released. And at that phase too, there are different things that you need to know and different things that you have to do. So in the next video, that's what we'll be talking about. And as usual, if you like this content, feel free to like, repost, reshare, and share with some sisters or brothers who might need this. If you plan to have children, or if you have someone who plans to do that, if you have any siblings, if you're a man and you think this doesn't affect you, please. You have sisters. You're going to have a wife or a girlfriend or a partner. And you need to understand women's bodies so you also know how to live with them. So don't forget to follow, don't forget to like, don't forget to repost. Let's build a community of women that know our bodies. As always, my name is Dr. Chiaki, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.